Saturday morning, the 11th. I tell you, it doesn't look good for the Homo communia, the common man, woman of this epoch, the Anthropocene epoch, to prove me wrong. So you can stop anytime you want this video to read this text as an example and look at the dates. And although there might be a few people supporting me in the community and wishing that the programs I want to offer would be given, it's not enough. It's not enough for a minority to want to heal. And it's not enough that they're just pressing a like and not advocating and protesting and saying, why not give this guy a chance? Half of his time is volunteer. And he's willing to walk the talk, and he's only been honest so far. It's just us doubting him. And the reason that we doubt him is, oh, she's writing now, is that, look at this, okay? So look, this is an event, it's 11 today, and it's still on top for the 7th. So you got to get on this, people, because I kind of asked for mine, and I tell you, when I posted mine, there was a lot of things that weren't, as amazing an offer as mine put on here. So I'm going to let you stop this and read this. And this is not beaver shite. This is really what I want to do and offer. And when I record songs, by the way, it's part of my culture repairing projects that I use them. I'm going to press pause here, see if her text comes in. So this was delayed, and now it's back. And would they discuss an offer to make me hear? Because by that time, I would hope the criminal record check comes in, where supposedly, because somebody matches my name that has a record, again, because it happened last time, I'm going to have to pay or not pay. I'm not sure who'll pay for it, but I'm ready to pay for it to offer again them my services. I'll have to go do a criminal record check at the RCMP where they take my fingerprints. And then I'll pass that. And then it'll arrive at the school. And then I predict that I'll struggle and struggle to have them keep their agreement to give me a copy of it by PDF. Because, if people don't answer emails, I don't know if they should be in charge of stuff. And that includes Minister Farnworth, the Minister of the BC Solicitor General's office. So recently I filmed a video where I say, I might be wrong, but there's a way to test my cultural assessment, because to do cultural repair or even cultural evolution after that there has to be a cultural assessment. And there is a way. And so I recorded a video and said I'd probably be doing it soon. And this is it. This is me offering myself publicly, because the people in charge aren't doing much. So this one I'm still on, okay? And she is in charge of a different one. I think it has 3 words, and I can't find that I'm still, I think within a couple of days she might have removed me now, and she's upset. And the reason she's upset is she's triggered in ways that I can help her go through these triggers. But when she doesn't want to go through these triggers, then she's failing her community. Well, let's look again. It's called From Here to Here is the name, okay? Let's see if they're in my list now. I don't see it so far. And sometimes if people remove me out of spite, not because I did anything wrong, and not because I don't want to desperately offer to their communities, it is they do it with such spite that sometimes you can't even see the notes of people liking your post or anything else left in your messages. Yeah, I don't see it right now. I mean, it's possible sometimes I refresh and it pops up again, but yeah, I tell you, I would love to be proven wrong as the professor of socio-cybernetics the captain of accountability, the doctor of eumenics, the global culture repair. I would love to be proven wrong. Well, I got nothing yet. She might still be working on it, because sometimes it shows there's writing happening and sometimes there isn't, so we'll see. Now, I don't like putting pressure on people to do the right thing, but after 2 months and the winter approaching, and a lot of people at the school see my skill sets with the children and they don't advocate for them, again, I have to do this because I exist. I'm still stuck in Canada, a nation that violates my human rights daily by not letting me be of service. Here it's popping up again. And yet doesn't let me leave with my head held high by saying, like I requested many years ago, 7 years ago or so, let me leave with my head held high by saying, thank you very much for your services. We do not operate at your paradigms right now. We are just barely a proto-society. You are above us, and we wish you well somewhere else. They're not doing that. So it's very disappointing. So one vlog I haven't done yet is in the north of Quebec, very close to Ontario in the past. I applied for a job for the Jordan Principle, and I said in there, I said, I will do this job as you define it, but just so you know, if you hire me, I would work on a project then in about a year using your own police force, because they had their own, and connections at the RCMP or on Parliament Hill or with other MPs that are sympathetic to your cause, but because they're minorities, they don't stand up for what's right. There'd be a time where I would go arrest a politician with the support of these others who is violating the Jordan Principle. But really, if I can't find First Nations communities to advocate for First Nations communities, then we have to now create a Jordan's Principle for these First Nations or Indigenous communities that don't do what's right for their own members. So this is what happens with a variety of human domestication syndromes that has compromised our minds in all cultures all over the world.